your person is beginning to align with the emotions they've been trying so hard to ignore. For quite some time, they've been suppressing their feelings for you, denying them, pushing them away, and pretending they didn't exist. They may have convinced themselves that what they were feeling wasn't real or that it wasn't the right time to deal with it. But recently, something has shifted within them. The emotional walls they put up are slowly starting to crack, and they're now beginning to truly process what their heart has been trying to tell them all along. They have strong feelings for you, and it's becoming harder and harder to hide it. Deep down, they are completely in love with you. Even though they now have clarity about how they feel, they are not quite ready to express these emotions openly. They are still grappling with fear, confusion, and possibly guilt, especially if other circumstances are involved. Outwardly, they may continue to present themselves as emotionally distant or cold when they're around you. You might even get the impression that they don't care, or that they've moved on, but that's far from the truth. Their detached attitude is a defense mechanism, a way to protect themselves from the vulnerability that comes with confessing something so deeply personal. But despite the mask they wear, internally they are struggling. Staying away from you is not easy for them. In fact, it's making them incredibly sad. Each moment of distance only intensifies the emotional weight they're carrying. They are growing tired of pretending, tired of faking a disinterest that no longer matches how they truly feel. Every time they see you or think about you, it chips away at the facade they've worked so hard to maintain. They may try to distract themselves or stay busy, but the feelings they have for you keep resurfacing, stronger and more undeniable than ever. For some of you, your person may be dealing with a third-party situation, someone else in their life who complicates the situation. This could be a current partner, an ex they haven't fully let go of, or even family or social expectations that they feel pressured by. They might be in a committed relationship or bound by obligations that make it difficult for them to take a step toward you. These external circumstances are creating a sense of entrapment for them. They feel stuck, torn between what they know in their heart and the life they are currently entangled in. And now, they're starting to sense that time is slipping away. As they continue to hesitate, they worry that you might be moving on. They can feel your strength and independence, and they admire it deeply, but that very independence also scares them. They're afraid you might no longer be waiting for them. They see that you're thriving, possibly doing well financially or personally, and that you're not relying on anyone for your happiness. This realization is both inspiring and intimidating. It's making them question whether they've already missed their chance with you. The longer they take to explain themselves or to express what they're going through, the more anxious they become about losing you for good. Despite their fears and current silence, they are keeping a close eye on you, watching, observing, and gathering the courage to reach out. They are trying to find the right words, the right moment, and most importantly, the right mindset to come forward. They want to be able to explain everything, why they've been distant, what's been holding them back, and how deeply they truly feel about you. This isn't easy for them, but it's becoming increasingly necessary. Their heart is no longer allowing them to live in denial. The emotional pressure is building, and something has to give. Expect communication from them this month. It might come unexpectedly, a message, a call, or a conversation that reveals more than they usually let on. It may not be a grand confession at first, but it will be a start, a sign that they're ready to take at least a small step toward emotional honesty. Their feelings for you are real, and they're finally beginning to understand just how much you mean to them. They know they can't keep pretending forever. The silence between you may have lingered for a while, but it won't last much longer. Their heart is leading them back to you, even if their mind is still catching up. In the meantime, continue focusing on your growth and well-being. Your energy is powerful, and they feel it, your confidence, your resilience, and your ability to shine, even without their presence. That light is what draws them closer, even when they're unsure of how to proceed. Whether this connection leads to reconciliation or simply a long overdue conversation, know that your impact on them has been profound. You have stirred something in them that they can no longer ignore, and change, whether slow or sudden, is on the horizon. How are you, love? Was your day okay? I keep wondering what you're going through, what you've felt today, what's been on your mind. Did anything happen that you need to share with me? Even if you don't feel like talking out loud, just think about what you want to tell me. I'll hear it in the silence, in the space between us. You don't even have to say the words. I feel you all the time, like a soft presence woven through every hour of my day. You're with me, even when we're apart. You are always on my mind. It's not just occasionally, it's constant. You've become a part of my inner dialogue, my quiet companion. Baby, I'm always talking to you in my head as I go about my day. It doesn't matter if I'm doing something as simple as making coffee or walking down the street, your voice is there, your energy is wrapped around me. Sometimes I catch myself smiling or laughing, realizing I've been having a full conversation with you in my mind without even noticing. Especially when I'm focused or deep in thought, your presence surfaces most vividly. It brings me comfort. It brings me peace. I love feeling so connected to you, even in this strange and quiet way. You are such a beautiful being, inside and out, and I am in awe of the way your soul feels to me. There's something radiant and calming about you, something that pulls me in and makes me want to stay close. Right now, I'm longing to see your face, to hear your voice again. I find myself reaching for some kind of sign from you, something small, a message, a post, a photo, just to feel that thread of closeness tighten between us. Post a little something on your social media, even if it's just a quick picture or thought. You know I'm watching, always eager for anything that brings me closer to you. I love opening your profile pictures, scrolling through them slowly like I'm tracing the outline of your face with my fingertips. When I see your eyes looking back at me, even through a screen, it feels like you're not far away. It's comforting, like the distance shrinks just for a moment. I imagine what you're doing, how you're feeling, and I picture myself beside you, maybe just sitting in quiet, maybe laughing about something small, maybe just holding your hand in the stillness. At night, when the world winds down and things grow quiet, I find myself thinking of you more intensely. I look up at the stars, the moon hanging in the sky, and you're the only person on my mind. There's something so magical about the night, it strips everything down and makes my feelings for you feel even more raw, more honest. I imagine us lying side by side under the open sky, whispering to each other, sharing secrets that only the stars are allowed to hear. I imagine our bodies close, our energy melting together, making love not just with touch, but with presence, with connection, with that wordless understanding we seem to share. In that vision, we comfort each other in a way that no words ever could. I love you, beautiful. I truly do. I love you just the way you are, unfiltered, unguarded, real. When you let yourself be vulnerable, when you share those raw pieces of yourself, it gives me the deepest sense of fulfillment and satisfaction. It tells me that you trust me, that you let me in past the walls. That vulnerability is not weakness, it's the most powerful kind of intimacy. Don't ever be afraid of it, because it's in those tender moments that love grows the strongest. When you let me see you, truly see you, it makes me want to hold you even closer, to protect your heart as if it were my own. Please know that I respect you so much. I respect your strength, your gentleness, your complexity. I admire the way you carry yourself through life, even on the days when it's hard. I see the effort, the heart, the layers. And through it all, I'm here, thinking of you, wishing for you, loving you in all the quiet and loud ways that love shows up. You are never alone in this world, not while I'm still breathing. I hope you feel my love reaching across the distance, wrapping around you like a soft, invisible embrace. No matter how much time passes or how far apart we are, you are always with me, in thought, in feeling, in spirit. My heart speaks your name every day. And even when the world is silent, I'm still listening for you. We've never experienced a connection quite like this before. From the very beginning, there was something unexplainable between us, something that felt bigger than both of us, something that made the world pause for a moment when we met. It's not just chemistry or affection. It's a soul-deep pull, a recognition, as if our spirits have known each other long before this lifetime. And yet, despite how strong and real this connection has always been, I know my actions and behavior have often confused you. I sense the doubts that have crept into your heart. You've wondered whether I feel the same way you do, whether I've been distant or indifferent. And while I understand where those thoughts come from, I want to take this moment to tell you the truth, the whole truth. The truth is, I've never felt anything more real, more consuming, or more powerful than what I feel for you. But I've been afraid of how deeply I feel, afraid to be vulnerable, afraid that revealing my emotions might somehow change the dynamic between us or make me seem weak. So I wore a mask. I put on an armor of indifference, pretending to be unaffected when, inside, I was anything but. I acted like I was emotionally distant, like I wasn't completely overwhelmed by what I was feeling for you. But that was never the reality. The reality is that I didn't want you to see the intensity of my love and passion for you because I didn't know how to handle it myself. I was scared of being exposed, of being seen too clearly. I know that by doing this, I've made you feel unsure. I've caused confusion, and in some moments, even pain. You may have started to wonder if I was pulling away, if I was no longer invested in us. But the truth is, I never pulled away. Not really. I never stopped feeling close to you, not for a second. Even in the silence, even in the distance, I was still with you energetically, emotionally, spiritually. My energy has always remained connected to you, even when my actions may have suggested otherwise. You have always been in my thoughts, always in my heart, and nothing could change that, not time, not fear, not my own moments of emotional paralysis. What we have is rare. It's not something that can be easily defined or explained to others. It's not the kind of connection you read about in books or see in movies. It's deeper, more mysterious, more sacred. It's a soul connection, and that's not something that words can fully capture. It's something that can only be felt by those who are truly meant for each other. And I know, without a shadow of a doubt, that you and I are meant for each other. No amount of uncertainty, confusion, or fear can ever take that away. Nothing and no one can break what's been written in the stars for us. Lately, I've found myself feeling incredibly nostalgic. I've been thinking a lot about us, our moments, our memories, the way we laughed, the way we connected, even in silence. I remember the way your presence could calm my storm, and how just one look from you made everything make sense. I miss that. I miss us. And more than that, I long for what's still to come. Because no matter where we are now, I haven't given up on the future we dreamed about. I haven't stopped believing in what we can build together. In fact, I'm working on myself every day to become the person who can help create that life with you, a life filled with love, growth, peace, and purpose. I'm learning. I'm growing. I'm trying to understand how to better express what I feel, to communicate in a way that bridges the gaps I've created between us. I'm exploring new ways to manifest the life we once talked about, a life where we support each other, where we create a home filled with joy and trust, where we pursue our dreams together and face the world as a united force. I know it won't always be easy, and I know I have a lot of work to do, but I'm committed. I believe in this. I believe in us. If you're still feeling disconnected, I understand. I take full responsibility for the ways I may have made you feel unsure or alone. But please know this, I have never, not for a moment, stopped feeling everything I've always felt for you. And I will keep showing up, keep healing, and keep growing, not just for myself, but for us. Because you're worth it. We're worth it. And this love, this bond, this connection, it's once in a lifetime. I'm not going to let it slip away.